If there's one piece of motivation I can pass on to you to help you tackle that mind-boggling, boring, inconvenient cardio, is this. A healthy resting heart rate when you are just chilling is usually between 60 and 100 beats a minute. The closer you are to 60, the better. But if you're creeping towards 100, maybe it's time for a brisk walk before you check into full-time sleep mode. The super fit folks often have resting heart rates below 60, with elite athletes cruising in the 40s. That's right, while your heart's working overtime, theirs is just sitting there, practically on holiday. That is ideal. Longer lifespan. Now let's take me as an example. In the past, when I only did strength training, basically abandoned all cardio, my resting heart rate was around 65 beats per minute. But when I started adding cardio, my resting heart rate dropped over time to around 53. On the surface, 12 beats a minute may not sound like a big difference, but the numbers tell a different story. So, when I don't do any cardio, my heart rate goes back to around 65 beats per minute. Per day, this equates to 93,600 at 53 beats per minute. My heart beats 76,320 times per day. This is where it gets unbelievably interesting. So the day difference between those two is 17,280 beats saved in a day. Madness. The monthly difference, 518,400. Year difference, 6,220,800. That is a year. You can see how this can really accumulate over the years. The decade difference, 62 million beats. What the So it's difficult to stay motivated or to be motivated to do cardio, but when you look at numbers like this and you think to yourself, you could save that many heartbeats, your heart could be that much more efficient. That means one thing, a heart over a long period of time working more effortlessly, and that means a longer life. So by simply adding regular cardio sessions, we're talking 2 or 3 a week, you could save your heart millions of beats over time, making your heart more efficient and unsurprisingly extending your lifespan. Of course, cardio does more than just reduce your heart's workload. It improves circulatory health, boosts endurance, and increases energy levels. But today, I wanted to focus on one powerful heartbeat saving point. When you understand the changes happening in your circulatory system and you can see it via data, you might feel more motivated to do cardio. We can easily see muscle gains from weightlifting, but the benefits to our heart are less visible, making it harder to stay committed. Tracking key metrics like resting heart rate variability, or VO2 max gives you tangible proof that your cardiovascular system is improving, and this is motivating. This breeds habitual behavior to do more. Plus, it doesn't require endless hours. Just 2 or 3 cardio sessions a week aside your weightlifting can make a significant difference to your heart health and performance. And this can be any form of cardio. You don't have to run. In addition to tracking your progress in the gym, start measuring new metrics like resting heart rate variability, VO2 max, and even things like 5Ks, 10Ks. This not only keeps training engaging, but also gives you multiple ways to measure success. Think of yourself as an athlete rather than just a bodybuilder or a runner, broadening your scope for long-term health and performance. Think of it this way, being able to bench press, say 1.5 times your body weight, overhead press your body weight, deadlift 2.5 times body weight, and back squat maybe 1.75 to 2 times your body weight, all while running a 5K in under 20 minutes or finishing a half marathon in 90 to 105 minutes. These are just examples, but being both strong, muscular, and fit is the ultimate combination, and it's how humans were built to function. It's about achieving balance and showing that you can be powerful, agile, and conditioned all at once. That's real athleticism. Personally, I like the idea of being a maverick, not a specialist. Having both my heart and skeletal muscles working in sync turns my body into a complete machine. It's not just about lifting weights. It's about balancing strength with endurance for long-term health. All things being equal, assuming you're not hit by a bus tomorrow, though running might help you avoid that, it makes sense to economize your heartbeats. So ask yourself, how many of those millions of heartbeats could you save for a longer, healthier life? Let's get rid of the stereotypes. We're strong, we're muscular, we fit. Just some food for thought. Do you do your cardio?